Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn November 29, 2022. There can be minor problems feeling understood today, and you could be a little jittery as a result. They could delay realizing your goals, but consider that there may be some method in the madness. For example, a change of plans could lead to something better. The tendency to be easily distracted and a little spaced out is strong, so aim to be more alert and cautious than usual and manage restless energy as best as you can. Don't let impatience rule. A difference of opinion could get you more riled up than usual under these conditions. Happily, feeling a little out of step tends to motivate you to get more organized and productive as the day advances. Get ready for sultry, scintillating, and sexy vibes today and tomorrow. Mighty Mars, the red planet of sex and passion, will link with the great taskmaster planet, Saturn. You'll feel your libido soar through the roof. This will make you magnetic and irresistible, catching everyone's eyes as you stalk through your day. Regardless if you are single or attached, use this firepower to take the lead in your personal or romantic life. Know what and who you want and command like a god. If in a committed partnership, consider brainstorming some long-term goals and plans that you can build toward. Prepare for a more emotionally intensive day. Since the moon is now in Aquarius, you may find yourself a little fixated on some of your habits and duties as part of your usual work routine. Quirky Luna is encouraging you to dive into a more unconventional flow to meet the demands of your workday. Try a new method or present an unconventional take that may assist with your workload. Although it might be an unusual workday, you should be mindful of how much you take on emotionally and mentally to avoid burnout. While today is more about having your work and professional rather than your money hat on, this is something that you can ultimately benefit from when the dwarf planet Ceres returns to your income sector in 3 weeks. Knowing that there is more planetary activity on the income front ahead, the Moon, Saturn and Mars have come together to give job and career matters a serious boost. With today's planetary alignment, you will be especially sensitive to the needs of others with a special emphasis on family and children. You may want to consider enhancing your home environment in some nurturing way. Is it time to upgrade your kitchen? Healthy herbs grown in your own home are a lovely way to heighten the pleasure of eating as well as cooking. A simple planter box by your kitchen window is attractive and practical. Rosemary, parsley, and basil are some suggestions. Take care not to be deceived today. With this vibration in the air, you are more likely to take things at face value rather than checking them out first. Take extra precautions, especially when it comes to contracts and other formal documents. Read the small print, and if the other person rushes you to the point where this is difficult or impossible, you might want to back off. Listen to your deepest instincts today, and keep in mind that while it would be ideal if everyone were as honest as you, this isn't reality. Just by returning to your work sector today and by being here for the next few days, the moon was going to give you a jump on the new working week before it even begins. Yet the moon returns just as a rare second friendly aspect between Saturn here and Mars on the career front begins. This time Saturn is in direct motion while Mars is now in retrograde motion, giving you a window into a team that is making this year busier and more driven, but where there is still plenty of untapped potential to explore and exploit. Just 12 days before Venus, the planet of love, is due to return to your romantic sector, the moon wraps up its monthly visit. The romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have been a chance to stoke the romantic flame while leaving you with a sense of anticipation. The planet of love began the year in your romantic sector, and she is set to end the year here as well. Our eyes in the sky. You might feel as though others are talking down to you right now or intentionally making your life difficult. You might be forced to buckle down and push forward with your agenda despite these obstacles. If you find that actualizing change just isn't in the stars right now, give yourself a few days and try again once the resistant energy dissipates. The pace slows and suddenly a great realization comes to you. When you move too fast, you often miss the details that help everything come into place more easily. Today, however, you are able to move more slowly, and this is making all the difference. You are likely to get so bogged down with work today that you get overwhelmed. You may not even realize it, but deep down, difficult emotions are welling up inside you. By the time the end of the day rolls around, you may be an emotional wreck. While everyone seems to be slowing down, you are actually speeding up. Others are confused and muddled, while everything is quite clear and easy in your mind. You are right where you need to be. Move toward your goals with speed and confidence. There is an element of mystery that you just can't seem to get a grip on. The map you are looking at bears no resemblance to the landscape in front of you. This is not a time to press forward. This is a time to hold back and exercise caution. This evening, when the moon changes signs to innovative Aquarius, you'll find that you're full of bright ideas. A connection between the sun and the moon heightens passion and emotion, granting us moments of brilliance. Be sure to write down any nuggets of wisdom your brain dreams up so you can manifest them later. In the pre-dawn hours, the Capricorn moon sextiles Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our imagination. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we should expect our dreams to be especially vivid. We may even have dreams within dreams. If we are awake, this will be a good influence for working on creative or artistic projects. We will have particular ease communicating spiritual or numinous concepts through poetry, film, or music. Transformation is the name of the game as you take a more critical approach toward your own work. Doing so is key. Once you take off the rose-colored glasses, you start to see that everything is not quite so perfect as you had imagined it to be. Be amazed at how much you can learn from this special report. Find out the following details: the way you perform and react to your lover, including your thoughts and self-expression when making love. Exactly what you value and need most from your lover. The driving force of your sexuality as well as your capacity and desire for lovemaking, plus the improvements you can make. Gain confidence in your ability to make your lovemaking a special experience, far beyond what you believed possible. For maximum enjoyment from your sexual relationship, share your intimate lover reports. Reveal the most exciting ways to satisfy one another. After sunup, the moon and Pluto align in Capricorn, intensifying emotions and causing us to be overly judgmental of ourselves or others. It's possible to spiral into self-deprecating or fearful thoughts. We are not thinking rationally now. Our better judgment has been hijacked by anxiety. Worst-case scenarios seem like the only options. At this time, the only way out is through. We require this confrontation with our shadow side. Only then will we be able to take back our power from phantom aggressors.